Tory Lanez was convicted of felony assault for shooting Megan Thee Stallion. Canadian musician Tory Lanez seeks an appeal in response to the shooting conviction. In December 2022, a jury in Los Angeles found Tory guilty of using a firearm negligently for semi-automatic weapon assault, as well as driving with a loaded, unregistered weapon. As a result, he could spend up to 22 years in jail and be deported. What is the explanation for the continual delays in Tory Lanez's sentencing? What are those shocking new details about Tory Lanez's request for a new trial? In this video, we will be talking about the most recent developments in the widely reported case of rapper Tory Lanez, and his request for a fresh trial in the shooting of Megan Thee Stallion. Let's investigate the specifics of Lanez's demand for a new trial and see what it might imply for the ongoing legal battle. A jury found Lanez guilty of all 3 charges against him for shooting Megan on July 12, 2020 in the Hollywood Hills and wounding her in both feet. The rapper could spend as much as 22 years and 8 months behind bars. Is Tory Lanez's career over after 22 years in prison and deportation? Meg revealed the details of the night when she was shot in the feet, describing a heated argument with Lanez that ended in gunfire. When the going gets tough, the tough get going. Meg went into detail about what had happened that evening. She claimed that when leaving Kylie Jenner's pool party in a car with Lanez, his bodyguard, and a friend named KELSEY Harris, Lanez became angry because Meg wanted to leave. Meg claimed that he spun around in the SUV and demanded that she stop lying about their relationship. Harris supposedly had a crush on Meg, and this information fueled the fires of the dispute. Meg and Harris were referred to as bitches and hoes by Lanez, and the conversation quickly descended into conflict. Meg signaled for the SUV to stop so that she could get out. Lanez allegedly fired 5 shots at her as she exited the car, striking her in the feet. According to the charging records, Lanez, a well-known rapper whose real name is Daystar Peterson, was initially charged in October 2020 with 1 felony count of assault with a semi-automatic firearm and carrying a loaded, unlicensed firearm in a vehicle. Lanez pleaded not guilty to all 3 charges and declined to testify during the trial. The rapper files a motion for a fresh trial in the shooting of Megan Thee Stallion. Tory Lanez has filed an appeal suggesting that he is fighting for his freedom after 3 months of being convicted of shooting Megan Thee Stallion. Tory Lanez initially entered a not guilty plea to the accusations and has since maintained his innocence throughout the trial. Rapper Tory Lanez showed up in court in Los Angeles after his lawyers submitted a plea for a fresh trial in the shooting of Megan Thee Stallion. On December 23, 2022, Lanez was convicted of shooting and injuring the hip-hop star whose official name is Megan Pete. Lanez was originally scheduled to be sentenced in January, but the date was postponed numerous times after he hired new attorneys. Lanez's current attorneys, Jose Baez and Matthew Barhoma, submitted a motion for a new trial last month. They claimed that their client's conviction should be overturned because no pertinent evidence was given during the trial, alleging a number of procedural flaws. The current motion asserts that by utilizing extra social media evidence, prosecutors distorted the public's perception of Tory. For instance, the prosecution reportedly made a key submission to the court of a shirtless image of Lanez for identification purposes. However, Baez and Barhoma claimed that when prosecutors questioned the witness about seeing the large gun that Tory had tattooed in the center of his chest in December, they made their true intentions known. As a result, the artist's defense team thinks that by bringing up the artist's tattoos and song lyrics, the prosecution presented him as a gun-wielding career criminal. The prosecution is allegedly attempting to paint a black picture of Tory Lanez by concentrating on his tattoos and song lyrics, according to the artist's defense team. The prosecution in this case, the Los Angeles County District Attorney's Office, submitted a motion on April 6, urging the judge to reject the defense's request for a new trial. Pete has been anticipating sentencing happening, according to the prosecutor Alexander Bott. and she wants closure in this portion of her life, he said outside the courtroom. Throughout her testimony and interviews, Megan has maintained that Lanez shot her after an argument in an SUV as the group, Lanez, Megan, and Harris left a party at Kylie Jenner's house. "I do not want to label myself a victim," Megan continued. "I consider myself to be a survivor as I think back on the last 3 years because I have actually managed to survive the unthinkable. I survived being shot by someone I trusted and regarded as a close friend. I also overcame the humiliation of having my name and reputation publicly tarnished by that person in front of everyone." It is a subject that has generated a great deal of controversy and discussion. In your opinion, should Tory Lanez be given a fresh trial in this matter? If not, why not? Please share your opinions in the section below. For more updates on this case and other hot topics, do not forget to like and subscribe.